Good morning, this is Douglas Leonard coming to you from MastrMynd TV. As I promised, it's about 9:43, 9:44. Let's see today. Today's the day. I have to call San Joaquin County Delta College police to find out why they're calling me. I mean, I'm not sure what was so detrimental between my conversation with the president of the Greater Stockton Chamber of Commerce, who was supposed to be my mediary with the president of San Joaquin Delta College. So I'm not sure what happened between that and me publishing my original boycott article and the Delta College police calling me. But we're going to find out today. Go to Facebook at MastrMynd, MPU, MastrMynd, MPU. And that's MastrMynd Mobile Multimedia Production and Broadcast Units. So we got a lot of juicy stuff to deal with today, guys. It's kind of heavy duty, even for my heart. But I want to start with reading the Bible. You know, that's what I want to always try to do, because this is a biblical thing. This is a God-fearing thing. And I'm not here to hurt anybody, but to bring education to the children and adults who need it. I mean, I would rather see people making that $300 a day rather than incurring more student debt, no work. And you know, I mean, Delta College has had this technology since 2005. And our society has only proven MastrMynd's technology. Mobile production and broadcast. We are the sustainable original content producer format solution for Hulu, YouTube, Amazon. They got to pay me. So I want to train Americans to be head of household earners in audio engineering, film video production, web programming, graphic design and visual arts, broadcast engineering, and mobile logistics. Those are 6 areas. After an 18-month certification, we can start you at $300 a day. Starting, that's $6,000 a month, $4,600 take home after taxes and your medical and dental, your benefits. Okay? And you got money to take care of yourself, your family. A lot of people don't want to go straight to college. And as we see, a 4-year degree don't get it anyway. You got to have a master's now. And a master's ain't going to be good enough. You got to have a PhD. So it's all, to me, a shell game. I'm ready to put Americans to work. This is MastrMynd, Doug Leonard. Okay, so I'm going to finish reading the Bible. Oh, and today's date is November 13th, Tuesday, 9:48 a.m. Again, shout out to the East Coast. This is about noon for you guys. We got a lot of people on the MastrMynd Entertainment group. We got about 16,000 people there. And this is for you guys, because y'all been waiting for this over 10 years. So you guys get the first plug on MastrMynd Entertainment Group. If you're a member of my Facebook group, you guys get the first crack at training, okay? So get your petitions downloaded at MastrMynd.com, filled out. And as soon as we get our signatures, enough signatures for each of your areas, we get to bring your units to you, because our politicians have to do what we say. We vote them in or we vote them out. And MastrMynd's going to show them how new MastrMynd Media is going to leverage their political futures, okay? Because we're the people, and I'm a regular person. You guys have yet to hear my story to understand why I'm one of the most vulnerable in our society. I don't have a mother. I don't have a father. I grew up in foster care till I was 4. My biological mother only had me 8 years between the ages of 4 and 12. I had to turn myself into YGC, Youth Guidance Center, San Francisco, at 12. And they didn't even want to take me. It was Friday. It's time for them to go home. And here's this little 12-year-old boy talking about, take me to jail, put me in jail. Not only did I have to turn myself in at 12, I had to strip myself naked so they could see what my body looked like. Once I took off all my clothes, then they didn't say anything. Everybody was in tears because I was safer in jail than I was in my own home. I'm a product of the system. I was safer in jail. My first real family was jailbirds. First real family after that was the Navy, United States Navy. I love my country. I love America. I love the opportunity to be an electrician and earn quite a decent living. Okay? I work for myself. So this is really for us. The kids in juvenile need an 18-month course that they can take and get $300 a day. The people coming out of jail need an 18-month course they can take and find work. Our senior citizens need an 18-month course that they can supplement their income. This is America making America great. A great American invention for great Americans, okay? So let me get my Bible. Because we got to call Delta College police today. Find out why they calling me. All right, this is Zechariah 12. This is Old Testament. This is a lot of prophecy, guys. It's really kind of hard to understand. But, you know, just kind of listen with your heart. You know, because God tells you, if you would know me, put my words on your heart. That's why the Quran, you know, the Torah, the Bible, they all mean good people. That's what they mean. So I love you, Muslim brothers and sisters, Buddhists, Jewish. You know, this is America. This is all we got, really. You know, and together we are all Mastermind. I am nothing without you. So those who want to support me, now's the time. Send your dollars in, because that's how I'm being supported. Private individuals who want to see Mastermind succeed, okay? All right, this is Zechariah 12. The second burden, the Lord's care for Jerusalem. The burden of the word of the Lord concerning Israel. Thus declares the Lord, who stretches out the heavens, lays the foundation of the earth, and forms the spirit of man within him. Lord, let these words mean something to my people and to your people. In the name of Jesus, hallelujah, amen. Behold, I am going to make Jerusalem a cup that causes reeling to all the peoples around. And when the siege is against Jerusalem, it will also be against Judah. And it will come about in that day that I will make Jerusalem a heavy stone for all the peoples. All who lift it will be severely injured, and all the nations of the earth will be gathered against it. In that day, declares the Lord, I will strike every horse with bewilderment, and his rider with madness. But I will watch over the house of Judah, while I strike every horse of the peoples with blindness. Then the clans of Judah will say in their hearts, a strong support for us are the inhabitants of Jerusalem, through the Lord of hosts, their God. In that day I will make the clans of Judah like a fire pot among pieces of wood, and a flaming torch among sheaves. So they will consume on the right hand and on the left all the surrounding peoples, while the inhabitants of Jerusalem again dwell on their own sites in Jerusalem. The Lord will also save the tents of Judah, first in order that the glory of the house of David and the glory of the inhabitants of Jerusalem may not be magnified above Judah. In that day the Lord will defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and the one who is feeble among them in that day will be like David, and the house of David will be like God, like the angel of the Lord before them. And it will come about in that day that I will set about to destroy all the nations that come against Jerusalem. And I will pour out on the house of David and on the inhabitants of Jerusalem the spirit of grace and of supplication, so that they will look on me, whom they have pierced, and they will mourn for him, as one mourns for an only son, and they will weep bitterly over him, like the bitter weeping over a firstborn. In that day there will be great mourning in Jerusalem, like the mourning in Hadadrimon, in the plain of Megiddo. And the land will mourn, every family by itself, the family of the house of David by itself, and their wives by themselves, the family of the house of Nathan by itself, and their wives by themselves, and the family of the house of Levi by itself, and their wives by themselves, the family of the Shimeites by itself, and their wives by themselves, all the families that remain, every family by itself, and their wives by themselves. May your word mean something, Lord. May it reach all the ears and eyes that need to hear it, and everybody needs to hear it. In the name of Jesus, amen. Well, it's about time, y'all. Let's see what time it is. 9:56. Uh-oh. Let's see here. The guy's name is Sergeant Bockwitz. Sergeant Bockwitz. So we're going to see. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that he knows that this call is being televised and recorded, so that we have no misunderstandings. So I like being a little early bird, so I'm going to go ahead and call a little early now. Let's see here. Hope you guys can hear this.
Thank you for calling San Joaquin Delta College. For additional information, please visit our website at www.deltacollege.edu. If you know the extension of the person or department that you would like to reach, please dial it now. Or Sergeant Bach.
Hi, Sergeant Bach. This is Doug Leonard with MastrMynd.
Hi, how you doing this morning?
Oh, blessed. Thank you. How about yourself?
Good.
All right. So I got a call from you, sir, regarding the MastrMynd issue, and I was very curious. Oh, just to let you know, this call is being recorded and broadcasted.
Oh, yeah, I don't consent to that.
Okay, so why did you call me then?
Have you terminated the recording?
Absolutely not.
Okay, yeah, I will not discuss it. It is illegal to record a call without consent.
Right, that's why I called you, to find out why you were calling me.
Right, so because you are recording, I will not consent to the call, so the conversation is over.
Thank you, Sergeant Bach.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You see that, guys? I was going to give him my attorney's number anyway. So that's what's going on with Delta College. Boycott Delta College. They don't want to see your kids educated. They're willing to keep taking your money and see you guys without an education and no work. MastrMynd wants to start you at $300 a day. Get your petitions on MastrMynd.com. Sign them so we can let our politicians know what we need to advance as a society. Because transparency is the key. They didn't want to talk on record, did they? No, MastrMynd is the leverage. We're the fulcrum. We're going to leverage them into behaving the way they need to as a society. They don't get to just say and do what they want to do. Thank you. I'll talk to you guys later. God bless you, and I love you guys. Hit me up on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. I'm MastrMynd, MastrMynd.